Ooh. So, quick bit regarding Soul Exchange. Some to get the data off of my head, some so I can also talk out loud so I can try to convince myself what I want. Because technically, there are three, let's just say five. There are five heroes that I am interested in. There's a few that I like, but yeah, I have to try to make up my this mind basically, and I kind of know who I want, which we'll get to it. But yeah, and FYI, I'm no fucking expert in this game. I just like to play it and played it for a while and have kind of a way of playing it my way. It doesn't mean I'm right. May not be I'm wrong, but you know, I'd like to play it a specific way, and I just will explain my stuff, my thoughts. So, oral. So the things that I look at first, the way I start to make my mind up, I look at the stats, so attack, defense, and health point. Because at 25, if this is the max stats are quite important because you do gauge, you get one shotted, right? So then I look at the skills because I actually still use Odal once in a while. But obviously, on like a second team, third team, fourth team. But it's a healer with dance, which, once you do the dance, they do a bit of damage, very small damage. But I mean, slight heal, slight damage. It's not bad, okay? It also depends on your team and your ascension materials and emblems, what you have and what you're looking to do, right? So I already have Odal. I use once in a blue moon, I'd use them on the last war actually. So I don't mind this hero, but when you look at 15, 12, and 25, it's right now I find it on the lower side when it's at 25. Okay, so this is one of the heroes I'm planning to go. Most likely I'll take him. I'm just trying to convince myself, but because you're looking at 1756, 1569, and 3224, those are solid numbers, right? And then when you look at the fact that hits all, not so much, but hits all, and the more mana that I have, the more damage, okay, but reduces mana and mana regen. So those I really like, and shitloads of what do you may call it, passives. So like damage increase. And I mean you can read them, but like a first time goes off 50% more damage, and uh, 3 chance to activate. Um, extra stuff after 60% chance to do some stuff after you use your skill. So this is the one I'm kind of leaning on because of the stats. They're pretty goddamn high, right? So I am leaning here. Abigail, I haven't maxed. I probably won't. Stats are mediocre. I mean, 1656 is pretty decently okay. 15 and 27 are pretty decently okay. I mean, these are better numbers than Odals, but it's an insanity hero, so you gotta understand what you're getting into. I once made a full insanity team, and it was funny enough how funny it is because once the other team starts killing themselves and healing you, it's actually funny. But it's a toss up. It could go either way. You can fuck yourself up or fuck them up. It doesn't really, explain much. It's a crapshoot, man. Some shit could happen, some shit not. So great healer. I use once in a while, especially during Insanity Wars, because this specific family is immune to insanity. Obviously, low healing on the first and second, and because 500 and 800 is pretty low when you have 3,000 or 4,000 life. But, insanity part is great, immunity part is great. So, these are pretty damn useful. So it really depends. And of course, here you go, resist insanity and can deal tiny bit of damage, just like the other one. But this one's 50%. So pretty good healer, actually. And numbers are pretty good, 29, 16, and 17. That's still good. And it's also with a costume. So costume heroes I like. That's kind of why I like this one too. It's a costume hero. So this dude is slow. I have him. I haven't used them in I don't know how long. I've lost count. Skill's okay, 410 hits all is pretty good, but at 1649 is not the highest. But the fact that there's damage when you read the secondary part, right? They reflect status ailments and 160% damage back. It's all right, right? It's not terrible, but at slow speed, I think it's only good for rush if you use them. And 16, 15, 32 is not so bad. Boosted regen, obviously you know what that is. So resist sand, so that's very specific to sand at damage. Again, another one of these were a chance to deal stuff, and 70% to deal other stuff, but minus 24 mana regen is pretty damn good, right? So that's a good one. So if I had to pick, which obviously is one of my options, is the yellow one, I would go number 1, number 2, number 3, which is funny enough, 2 out of 3 are healers. And between the other two, I mean, I'd probably go Abigail over this one. Slow hero, I'm not a big fan. Insanity is still funny. So that's how I go. Now, this one is rough because I do like basically all of them. But you'll see stats-wise. So 28, 14, 17 is borderline low for me. Especially somebody that hits 540 to a single target. And now the silence part is great. The return silence, that's really good. And then obviously there is minions afterwards, which are, actually pretty strong. Damage wise, not health wise, obviously. And they do help dodge pretty high actually, right? And it steals buffs. So she's pretty good. But I think for an average with these, meh, I still take the yellow at 10 over this one. But this Swiftpaw was somebody that I wanted a long time ago. Just like Silverpaw. This one actually has lower health. The other two are mediocre, 17, 16, 25. Steals minions or mega minions. Okay. That is pretty solid because stealing mega minions would be just fucking gold. That's really, really good, right? And then after that, inflicts target with lasting greed, which you can read what lasting greed is somewhere. Right? It prevents them from doing stuff. That's wonderful. You can I don't want to explain it, but you can read it. And then cursed damage over time, so 1345 over 4 turns. So you're looking at around 300 and something, right? Because 12 would be times 4 would be 300, and obviously 145 just add a little bit more, so about 320ish and some change. So mediocre, low stats. Dodge is pretty good, even for a monk. So I like Swift over Silver, but yeah, those two are good. I have this hero and I don't think I like him at all. Her. 25 health, 1441. She's just going to get destroyed right away. Very fast is good. Bypass is very good. But deals 320 damage. I mean, that's just nothing. That's literally nothing. Duration of buffs. I mean, sure, it's nothing special. 2 passives obviously removes weather every 4 turns, and resist mana reduction. So if you want to go against that idiot blue, I forgot his name, but if you go against that scumbag, you can reduce your mana. I'm very fast, so that part is good, but really low damage. Now, even though this Prophet's got really low stats as well, the one reason I like this hero, Prophet, is because soft skin. And soft skin is good because once you have soft skin, you resist insanity, you resist all of that. So it's pretty damn good. So if you use an insanity hero with, soft skin, you give them the insanity and whatever damage you do, but you yourself don't take nothing. So soft skin is pretty useful for that. Of course, you can read, soft skin and whatever the hell it does and all the fun stuff there. But Numbers are really low, really low. And lastly, this is also one of my favorites to want to pick. I mean, 29, 14, 16, slightly low, but I'm a big fan of Woodland Fawn family. And the stats aren't garbage. They're okay, like 400, damage, target and nearby. Remember, target and nearby, not minor to nearby. So this is pretty good damage. Um, you know, dodge, special skills, it's not so bad. And obviously, if you remove it, you get attack up. So it's pretty decent. And these heroes resist that and resist insanity, right? So this hero is one that I do like, but it's lower on my list. So most likely I won't be picking this one. This is another one that I used to like long time ago, right? But the damage is low. I mean, 16.99 for fast is not bad, but again, 385 is. But the stats aren't too bad. 17, 14, 29. The slime fiends are kind of good. 50% is pretty damn good, I would say. Obviously, absorbs 40%, goes away, and at the end of each turn, steals buffs and stuff. So pretty good. I used to hate going against this hero, and option to get it. And I have a few slime family heroes that you can kind of team them up with, but there's a lower chance that I'm gonna go with this hero, Gul'dan or whatever the hell. Probably, in my opinion, second best healer in the game. There's a lot of good ones, right? A lot of good ones, but that green one from the same family, I can't pronounce either one of their names. This fucking Beowulf family all have fucked up names. But in my opinion, this was the first one that I had before the green one came out, and I use her heavily, and I think she's one of the best, in my opinion, because obviously it's one of these that if they have less than 50%, it heals them to 50%. Fast, which is great, regenerates, 13 boosted health over 3 turns, so that's pretty good. And special skill damage goes up, which is fucking great. Mana regeneration. So every turn for a few turns gives somebody damage up and mana up and all that stuff. So pretty damn good. And resist heal and mana buff. So my opinion, one of the best healers out in the game, and I heavily still use this hero. Probably saw it in the last war. So I have this dude, and I use him here or there. I mean, I typically team him together with the other Atlantis family, the Nightmare Atlantis. He's all right. So he has 2 changing tides, which means 2 times they go with different stuff, and does some damage, some corrosive stuff. Sure. Obviously resist insanity, so pretty good. Stats are pretty damn high, obviously because it's a costume. So not a good or terrible hero, pretty good. I mean, I think Shop went with this or going with this, and if you don't have it and you need it, they're not bad. 1631 power is pretty damn high. Another one with a fucked up name from the same family, Beowulf. So he's pretty good. He does a lot of stuff at average speed. Stats are pretty high, especially, pretty goddamn high attack at 340 to all, which is good. Reduces the mana, very good. Mana regen, reduce, very good. And the rest of them, a little bit of attacks and defenses and buffs and stuff that it does. So it does a lot of stuff. Mana reduction by 20% is really good, and then regen by 24. So I like this hero. I have him, but at not at 90, at 85, and I do use once in a while. So I think I used them in the last war as an example for one of the teammates. But good hero. And lastly, this is another one of. So this is basically my choices are between this hero and the yellow one. Those are the 2 I'm thinking about first. Now, numbers, not so high, okay? Now I do have this M class troop, so I can get 40% more health, but what I like is 50% health. That's pretty damn good. Average speed, which is alright, because most of my green heroes aren't really average, except that owl. And regen a tiny bit, which is not a whole lot, but tiny bit. And also reduce incoming damage. All right, so they're pretty damn good. And obviously from this family, so you know, it's just the mana that they're gonna steal from you from that idiot blue scumbag. Forgot his name, but so my thoughts are between this hero or this one. And for me, when it comes to actual emblems and ascension items, I have yellow stuff. I'm slightly short on the green, but I could sit on this one because either one I pick, I mean, I have so much extra heroes to feed. 'Cause I don't, I've blocked that off and I haven't been actually working on anybody, so I've been just hoarding stuff again. And I can probably max somebody right away, but except the green one because I only have five, whatever, the fucking bottle bullshit. So anyway, I do like this. A healer is a good option at 50% average. It's pretty damn good. But knowing that I have two, so let me just get the fuck out of here. As you can see, I have nothing on my screen because no more purchases locked out. So wait, I'm at the fucking bottom. Where is, should be, yeah, so one healer, obviously these numbers are just ridiculously low. Another healer, and then I also have two of her, which I think she's the best healer in the game. That's my opinion. Right now, she's just fucking unbelievable, and I maxed out two of hers. So I'm kind of torn because I could use that healer. And again, same thing, this is also average, right? But this one is a boosted healer, while the other one heals 50%. So I'm torn between going for the healer or going for the yellow attacker, because if we look over here, again, just like the other one, reduces mana. I really like that, and also drops mana regen. Now, a little bit less than this guy, because this guy is 20 minus 24, while this one, she's 15 minus 10. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I am kind of leaning on her because 17, 15, 32, and I do have the troop for this emblem. So I'm pretty much leaning on this one. I'm not going to make my call yet. I'm going to sit on it. There's still 200 bet days left, but that's my thought. Those are my ideas, and I'm really thinking between this one and this one. I did want this one, but probably not so much. My purples are very much stacked to a point. Like, I have quite a bit of purples, but I'm thinking about those two. I really did at some point like Silver Paw, obviously Swift Paw a bit more, and this one. So these were the five I liked, but yeah, good luck. Hopefully you make the right call.